Well, here's a good one. Oil dripping out of the bottom of a radiator on a Peugeot 207. And well, you can see I've got head gasket to do, and this has not been looked after in a very long time. This has had some really poor oil change intervals, so this head is going to have to be stripped. Let's hope I'm in focus. No, I'm not even in focus. See, look. Oh man, I'm so bad. That's why I use the open viewfinder rather than trying to... Anyway, yeah, this needs complete strip down. Valve grinds, valve stem seals, the lot. Great fun. Whee! Right, where am I at? It's 9:10 on a Saturday morning, and I can't see jack diddly squat. The focus. Yeah, I need an autofocus lens. This one isn't. I have to do it all manually, so I have to look through the viewfinder. Anyway, I've got the essentials, coffee, valves are all good to go. These valves are actually, I don't know if I can, no, these exhaust valves are brand new almost. They're amazingly good. They've been done at some point. But the inlets haven't. Anyway, still got that to clean up. The head itself is getting there, and yes, I am manually focusing as I come in. Cleaning that up still got a bit of work to do on this one, and then that will be going back together onto the car hopefully today, hopefully, and maybe then I'll be able to carry on with that. The engine's all behind there underneath a curtain. Yeah, so that's my Friday. It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday. So yeah, so this is my Friday. See you later. A bit of focus, come on. There we go. Right, yeah, I'm cleaning up this rather nicely. It's coming up nice. Doing the face here. I've got all the studs out. Better put in some stainless ones, so that's all pretty good so far. Well, this is the face of the head on the Peugeot 207, 2007, 1.4. Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks worse than what it actually is. Yes, a skim would do this the world of good, without a doubt. I mean, these are not pitted. It looks it. That one, I can feel a very faint roughness pit in there. It's very, very faint, but it's not sort of, oh dear. The only thing I've got to check now is the flatness. So, excuse me, camera wobble, trying to keep that steady. Yeah, so the flatness I'll be checking with a precise measuring instrument very, very shortly. But yeah, that's good. Once I've given this a good proper flat down with a specialised flat piece of metal, that should come up absolutely lovely. It'll take a while, but no, now I need to check the flatness before I polish up this head. I think I'll grind the valves in. That makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? The exhaust ones look pretty good. It's the inlet that need attention. But that's looking a lot cleaner now. Right, the state of that valve seat. Look at it. Oh, focus. There. Oh, focus. Yeah, that's bad, man. All the way around. Now, the exhausts have clearly been replaced, but so why didn't they do these? They haven't. I don't think they even took them out and reseated them. If they haven't, that's 130,000 miles, that is. That's insane. I've seen bad before, and I've seen some real bad pitted ones, but all the way around like that, it's almost rusty. Oh well. So here is what you want to do. You want to get yourself some, ignore that bit, coarse grade valve grinding paste. Okay, this is what you want, and you want some fine as well. So I've got some fine, but you get some of this stuff, and you get one of these funky plunger sticks that you suck onto the end of the valve face there, look, right? And then you get some of that paste and you squidge it all the way around there. Then we'll go to the actual valve head hole seat thing on the head thing, and we'll grind it in. So here we've got it with paste in the valve, and we just literally move it, move it, move it, and the paste gets smoother and smoother every time you do it, and starts cutting that seat. So we'll take it out, take some of it off here, wipe it all off again. I could put some fresh on there, just take off the excess that we've smeared over, and then back onto the seat again, and you'll hear a difference where this grinds in as this goes down onto the seat. Try and get that back in there, like that. So when I grind it now, it will sound a bit crunchy until that paste starts to do its job. Hear that crunch? See? Now. Right, let's have a look at that now then. Right, that was the first pass, and you can see we've got an instant difference, but you can still see a lot of low spots, and the seat still needs a lot of work done to it. It needs to come down quite a way. So I'll be a while before this one's finished, but that's the first course of grain. First course of coarse grain, fine grade thingy stuff. Now that's looking a lot better. I'm quite happy with that, considering. I'm going to hit it with the fine paste now. The valve, the actual seat in the head looks good as well, so I'm going to hit it with some fine paste and see how that one goes. If it goes good, then I'll just carry on and do the rest. Right, let's show you quickly where I am with this. Excuse any wobbles, I'm sort of trying to do this a little bit freehand, but not quite, and I have to use the focus. The entire surface should look something like this everywhere, alright? All this lovely sort of frosted, shaded, sort of greyish yumminess everywhere, but it's not. We've got a low spot, 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 massive low spot, low spot, low spot, low spot, low spot, huge low spot, several all the way around there. There's a few fainter ones as well. Look. See how shiny that is? You've got this like field around that there. Let's try and make sure I can get you to see that. Oh, blimey. And then there's another one right there, look. Shiny areas. So they're not excessively corroded, but they are low spots. There's another one just there. There's another faint one right there. And a few others. But it's a guide, so ideally this needs a skim. I've got to try and do this, flat this back and get it all cleaned up and cleared by hand. Yeah. Right. That'll do. I'm not going any further. That'll do. That'll be fine. Sure of it. Oh, blimey. Right, Peugeot 207. All the valves back in, collets back on, all lovely, nice and clean. Still scrubbing up inside here, so floating in oil at the moment. Once that's done, that's all completed. I'm going to clean this bad boy up. State of that. Yeah, scrub that off, get it all nice and clean and smoothish. Replace that ring. And we're good to go put that back in. Well, this is the inside of the rocker cover. After I've given it a good scrub with some, what's I call it? Gunky stuff. Degreaser and everything else like that, you know. And I've used a wire brush on a drill. Obviously I can't get into all the little corners and everything with it, and some of it is just so ingrained, so I'm going to have to get the smaller wire brush out and attack the heck out of this and make it look like this. Yeah, ideally, why have I done this? Right, let's explain why I've done this. All of that caked on or old oil that was stuck on here, and burnt on here, actually prevents the oil in the engine from dripping off of this and splashing off of this and going all over the cams and the rockers. It's designed to be smooth. It's designed not for the oil to be on it. The oil needs to be where it's doing its job. So that's why I've cleaned all that rubbish off. Now there are some scratches, as you can see. That's not going to hinder the oil too much, but it will now come off of here and go back to where it's supposed to be a lot quicker. State of this block. Look at that. 130,000 mile Peugeot 207, 2007. Look, it's compacted so tight over there, it's actually almost formed apart. Look, it's so wow. Crikey. Anyway, that's all got to come out.